Please, sir.
Good evening. My name is Noah Jacobs. I reside at 1090 Northeast 119th Street. A pole was put in my yard this Saturday morning. I have 3 questions about the pole. It was put in such a way that it will no doubt lower my property values. Mr. Anderson has stated very properly earlier tonight that we have property value issues in this municipality. And if I look up and down the street, it's not just me, it's the whole street. It affects everyone. These giant concrete barriers, for lack of a better term, my wife has a much nastier term, are sitting right in front of the windows of a lot of the residences. I understand that they're rights of way, but 3 months ago, 4 months ago, someone came out into my yard. I'm lucky, I'm blessed, I'm a public school teacher. It was the summer. My wife said, Noah, go out, somebody's doing something to our yard. So I made sure to go out, and the gentleman that was putting the posts in, the stakes, told me that they were going to do underground electrical lines. So I went back to my wife. I said, Elizabeth, don't worry about it. It's underground. It's not going to be a problem. 3 months later, 7 a.m. Saturday, we see trucks. We hear banging. We have a giant concrete totem, ballast, rock in my yard. And I can tell you that my property value most likely will go down. Somebody looks at my house, they look out my front window, they see a giant concrete pole. So how is the village determined that this was not going to drive down property values? That's question number 1. Question number 2. It is required by the ordinances of this village, if I understand correctly, that a zoning meeting occur before major improvements go through. I would consider this a major improvement. Can you tell me when that zoning meeting was? And is there any public set of minutes for that meeting? And the final question, based on, I apologize, I believe the ordinance, based on village ordinances, there's a permitting process for construction of this sort. What is the what is the status of the fees that were collected for the creation of those poles? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jacobs. I'm going to ask that you get the village's manager's information so that you can contact her, and she will.
So was there a zoning meeting for this?
No, there was not.
I'm going to ask that you give the village manager your contact information.
Can you answer my question, ma'am?
I'm going to ask that you give the village manager your information. She'll give you hers. We'll get FPL in the loop.
Are you refusing to answer my question? Was there a zoning meeting for this?
We will put FPL in the loop and get your answers.
Ma'am, would you answer my question? You can say no, I won't answer your question. That's fine with me. But one way or the other, was there a zoning meeting for this?
Mr. Jacobs, there were meetings involving this, and we did follow the process.
What date was that meeting?
There were no zoning meetings, Mayor.
Sir,
you know it. And
what date was that meeting?
Sir, if you would give your information to the manager, and the manager will try to help you as best we can on this issue. Thank you.
Legally, what zoning meeting occurred for this issue?
Sir.
Can I ask the village manager right now?
Your time is up, sir.
Oh,
and there is no time.
Time
you didn't
is
tell me I had time.
You never said your time is up.
Mr. Jacobs.
What time did you tell me? Can someone please tell me when I was given a time limit? I'm asking for one answer.
Mr. Jacobs. We don't have an answer for you right now.
I have an answer. There was no zoning meeting,
Commissioner
and we
Bernard,
all know
Commissioner Bernard,
answer the question.
You have been warned previously.
Warned about what? Answering a resident? Yeah. About an answer we all know?
Commissioner Bernard, this is not your opportunity to speak. Thank you.
My God. My God. There was no zoning meeting, and you know it.
Bernard,
why don't you just tell them that?
I understand that I'm part of the public.
Mr. Jacobs. Mr. Jacobs.
Thank you for your help.
No.
Let's not hide things from the public, though, in the future, please.
Please.
Or
step
institute
to
a
the
time
podium.
limit because
Sir,
somebody said something you don't like.
this is not your opportunity to speak. This is an opportunity for the public to come and address
Until
the
you
commission.
say your time is up.
Commissioner Bernard, please take hold of yourself.
I'm held real good.
Sir, gentleman at the podium, please identify yourself.